All right, it's a mail day, which is always a good day. As long as it's not a bill, then it's not a good day. But when it comes to the things that we like action figures and video games and movies and comic books and anything else like that, it's always a good thing when you get something in the mail. So let's see what I got in the mail. Hey everybody, Papa Gord here, and it's mail day. I have been not waiting, that's not the right word for it. I knew this was coming, is a better way to put it. My dear Uncle Mike sent me something in the mail again, and that crazy guy sent me a little picture saying that I am worthy, and that gets me right there, man. I love that guy. He is, yeah. I cannot say enough nice things about Mike. So I've probably said a lot of nice things about Mike, which I could probably go on and on and on. Just what he's done for me personally, and some tips and some suggestions and stuff for the channel, and being able to hook me up with stuff that I can't get up here, but at least I know it's kind of a mutual, because I send him stuff from up here that he can get, but he doesn't have to pick up. And so yeah, so to make me worthy, and I hope that I am worthy of his friendship and any goodies that he sends me, I have the Captain America, and it looks good because nowhere around here have I seen this stupid guy. I keep seeing in some of the groups in my area, oh hey, Toys R Us just got whatever. So they have come out around here, but boom, just gone, like a fart in the wind. So Mike hooked me up, and again another figure, whatever, a gift from a friend that's never gonna leave my collection. And you know what? It always seems whenever I'm having like a bummer day, I get something from Mike, or from Ray, the Build-A-Figure parts, to do Cull Obsidian, or Dylan, or so Ham and Jam. Just yeah, it's great. It always parts the dark clouds if I ever get anything from you guys. So yeah, so this is I have been waiting for this guy. I went and did a bit of a toy hunt that I was gonna film, but there's no sense in filming nothing, which is what would have happened, because that's literally what I found. So except for Blink from the Caliban. Is that his name? Yeah. Build-A-Figure wave, and it's an X-Men, and I'm really I don't collect Marvel Legends. We all know this, but I think this time around, if I am to have a small assortment of Legends, I'm going to be very picky, and I'm not going gangbusters with the Legends. So I made my choice. I chose my Star Wars, my Black Series figures, and I do not regret that in the least, because I think if I would have stuck as hardcore as I did with the Legends, I just can't afford by any means to keep going with them, because they just drop so much. But I think Black Series is gonna return the favor towards the end of this year. So Mjolnir, yeah, it's Thor's hammer. I should have got my other Thor down just to compare to see if it's exactly the same as the one that came in that Thor Lady Sif 2-pack. I may get up and excuse myself for half a second, but yeah. So let's just get to the cap. And you know what? I'm digging. I'm digging the look of him. So I love the mask. He does come with an unmasked head, and I will say I think this is, while it's not the best Chris Evans look, it's not bad. I think this is a lot closer than the Captain America Crossbones 2-pack, and that one wasn't bad either. So I think, debating on what angle you look at this at, I can definitely see Chris Evans in this. So yeah, so that's awesome. So that's cool. You get an extra head, you get Thor's hammer, and you get a really beaten up Cap shield. I have seen some awesome customs of some guys that have actually busted, because ultimately, right, that's what happens. So I'm not even going to attempt that. If I had an extra Captain America laying around with the shield, maybe I might have, but you got the straps there. Nice detail on the strapping as well. You get the little rivets and the buckles and what have you, and even looking at, well, debating on what angles you really get, you can see the dots from the paint, which is fine, but again, you're not going to be up there going like this right up to the, maybe you are, but I'm not. So just looking at it from a distance, it looks good. I'm digging the shield, and honestly, I'm loving the figure. I wish, the only thing I kind of wish they would be able to somehow would have pulled off. I know he doesn't have, it doesn't sit on his back, but at least they give you the look of where he would put it on. So I kind of think it would be kind of cool if they could do one that just, you put a little, take the straps off, and that's all it is. It's just one to put on his back. But other than that, I think it's got a pretty decent, for what you can see under the mask, not a bad likeness of Chris Evans as well. I love the little Avengers symbol on his shoulder. Yeah. And his belt, at least you can move it so it can kind of get out of the way when you're doing poses. Yeah, his head's little. Ugh. I mean, he does get some up and down for sure. He's going to be pretty stiff since I just opened him up. I love like the deeper burgundy-ish red coloring on right there and down closer to his hands, which follows down into his pants a little bit as well. I really like that. Good detailing on the boots. He can't kick his own backside. That's America's ass right there, right? I gotta stop touching it. But just because of the sculpting, that's the only reason that he can't. Oh, there we go. There. Ding. Got it. So he can kind of squeeze it out a little bit. Maybe not the right term, but double jointed elbows. That gets, again, he's meaty, so he does get over 90, so that's cool. I love the looks of the hands through the fingerless gloves, and you can see some of the knuckles going on there. Yeah, it's just, there's a lot to look at. He's got good crunch back, forward. He's got great crunch back. Yeah, I'm not gonna force it just because he's fresh out of the package, but I'm digging. I'm just gonna scooch over behind the camera And I just want to grab that Thor because I do want to do a quick comparison to see if the hammers are the same. 1 second, guys. Okay, and we're back. And I think, yep, it is. We'll have to do him one of these days. So if we look at the hammers, it is actually the one that comes with a cap is a little bit bigger, and the strapping's different. And yeah, so, and this one's always had more of a, yeah, you can kind of see kind of a marbly swirl. This one not as much, a little bit right there, but then the rest of it's pretty clean. Oh, that's a ding. So I don't know if that's just the way it was cut. I got a bit of a blemish thing there, but no big deal. That's still awesome. And then handle's longer on the new one that came with the cap. And then even the writing, I think it's supposed to be writing up on the top. So this one's a lot more pronounced. Like you can really make that out. You can subtly see it on this one. But yeah, that's cool. So yeah, it's always nice. Oh, good Lord. Sorry guys. That's horrible. Bad. So let's get it in him. Oh, good. The hands are fairly pliable. So got that there, and that's gonna be a little tight. So we'll just shield looks a little large, I think, but that's still awesome. Cap's always been one of my favorites, so it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Bucky or the Falcon and Winter Soldier, and hearing rumors about John Cena maybe taking up a role as U.S. agent, I think, something like that. So that'll be interesting. I always love the different iterations of people that have taken over the mantle from Steve Rogers. So yeah, I'm digging. I love him. He's great. Definitely gonna be at the forefront of my not Marvel Legends collection. So I know you guys get a kick out of that. So I'm just gonna ride that right into the ground until it's probably not funny anymore, but whatever. So yeah, worthy cap. So Uncle Mike, I will do my best to make sure that I am worthy of having this in my collection and of your friendship and everything else. So that's fantastic. I'm digging. So a rating, I just give him a 2 thumbs up and a shield down. So yeah, he's great. I can't. Yeah, he's perfect. As far as I'm concerned, out of all the Captain Americas that I've ever owned or whatever, yeah, he would definitely be my favorite out of all of them. And I'm not just saying that because this was a gift. So anyways, guys, comment, share, like, subscribe, all the usual YouTube mumbo jumbo that everybody says at the end of their videos. And yeah, if you like seeing the unboxings or the mailbags or whatever, and if you ever want to send anything to the channel and you don't feel the need that you have to, but if you want to, I have opened up my address that's in the About page section on my YouTube channel. So yeah, but if you do send something, just let me know so I can keep an eye out for it, and then I can do a video, so which is awesome as well. So guys, anyways, that's gonna do it for me. I got some stuff to get done around the house while nobody's around, and yeah, so have yourselves a great day, eh?